this game is very, very bad. Far Cry has always been a mid-series. They're always either decent or Far Cry. And to top it all off, it's made by Ubisoft. Ugh, they've only made like one good game or something. This game is an absolute train wreck. So let's first talk about the gameplay. It fucking sucks. This game is butt-fuckingly easy. And I played it on the action mode too. Let me sum the gameplay up for you. You run into an area with a suppressed level 1 gun, and then the game ends. Each and every single mission plays out the exact same way. Sneak in, headshot a couple guys, boom, you die. But if you get caught, that's where the real game starts.
Truck, yeah.
There are a couple missions here and there where Ubisoft tried to add more variety, but they're just pointless. Like there's this one where this guy Bicho wants to get drunk, and then he goes missing. Ah! But then you find him 27 feet away talking to a cow, and then it's over. The AI is another issue. It's like something from the Stone Age, and I don't even think they had AI back then. You'll have enemies run past you while in a gunfight. They'll crash planes. They'll body block you in a corner. They also get tickled by fire. Ubisoft, stop putting fire in your games. It also doesn't help that every mission has you walk 80,000 miles to get to the next objective. But you can drive a car. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass kid. Now, I don't know if this is a problem for anyone else, but every single time I got into a vehicle, this stupid auto drive mechanic would always turn on, and no matter how many times I turned it off, it always came back on and made me crash into a tree. But hey, if you don't want to use a car, you could always ride a horse. But the worst part of the gameplay is that they got rid of anything fun from previous titles. Setting off car bombs, throwing melee weapons, even going on a scavenger hunt to find Christopher Mintz-Plasse neck deep in sand. Stuff like that, gone. Remember that cool little skill tree from Far Cry 5? Well, now you get to equip various horrible looking cosmetics for stat bonuses. I thought they'd never add it. Ubisoft has stripped Far Cry from anything that lets you play around with physics or even the game itself and left us with dominoes. And has gone for the more serious, less fun approach in making their game. Which leads me into my next point, the story. This shit had me like, I was so fucking bored listening to these husks yap on about nothing. Far Cry stories are supposed to be filled with these goofy yet lovable characters like Herc. There are only 2 good characters in this game, and both of them die. And their deaths have like 0 impact. You got Carlos Montero, fucking cool ass guy wrestling alligators and shit. He's over here, you know, saving his kid from getting hanged. Then he notices he has a bomb attached to him, and he's gone. El Tigre's death isn't much better. You're in this big firefight at a hotel, and then the soldiers start gassing up the place, and then Tigre, this mighty, legendary gorilla, just drops dead and looks so pathetic. Ubisoft knew this one sucked so bad, they just killed another character off screen so it could feel slightly more meaningful. Each boss is just a plot device to make the main antagonist seem more evil. It's not even exciting to kill them. Like, I was trying to kill this doctor guy and he drugged me, so I kept seeing visions of him, and then out of nowhere he's just sitting there, and then bop, he's gone. That's it. It literally took me a minute to even realize I killed him. Now let's talk about the main villain of the game, Anton Castillo. Ubisoft in every single major review platform talks a pretty big game about the villains in Far Cry.
Characters like Vaas, Pagan Min, and Joseph Seed have all easily earned their place in the Bad Guy Hall of Fame.
Awesome.
Yeah, no. When I think of an iconic villain, I'm thinking Bowser. I'm thinking Sephiroth, Ganon, Nemesis, Pyramid Head, hell, maybe even Vaas. But I definitely don't think of Pagan Min or Joseph Seed. And I love Giancarlo Esposito and all, but Anton Castillo definitely doesn't live up to this hype. Throughout the game, you'll barely see Castillo, and when you do, he's always saying this dumbass stuff. There'll be these moments where he tries to sound deep, saying shit like, "In this world, there are lions and lambs. You have to be a lion who rules or you will be ruled." And he just sounds like a fucking Redditor. It's dumb. It sounds dumb. And to top it all off, you don't even get to kill him. After building up this evil tyrant bastard for over 22 hours, you finally confront him. And what happens?
You will protect him from your friends, from the monsters.
He'll be safe. I promise.
Lies.
Diego! No!
He fucking kills himself! This ending is a fucking slap in the face to the player and really cements Far Cry 6 as a wet fart of a game. When half of your game focuses on a story and that very story is filled with these dry, bare bones characters and it sounds like it was written by a 4-year-old, it can't be taken seriously. Especially when they use black bars in the cutscenes to make things look more intense. And when the other half is gameplay so boring, it makes you want to play something like Shaq Fu instead. Alright, get him, Shaq. Boom, bam. Ooh, what you gonna do, Goblin Man? Bam. Ooh. Oh, back up. Dodge that. Ooh. Bam. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Shaq wins. Flawless victory. You have created yet another disappointing title, Ubisoft, and sucked all the fun out of what made Far Cry a fun shooter. But it could have been worse, you know? We could have Far Cry 6 without dominoes. Oh god. I'm gonna go ahead and give Far Cry 6 a 4.5 out of 10. And that's only because Guapo's in it. Bye bye.